for the good results. If employee is having the leisure time, he will concentrate on the work and will give good results, and this will affect uh, to think better. The employee will think better and can think creative also. This will the creativeness of the employee will increase uh, the productivity, whatever the work he is giving, he will give the best results in that, and this will affect the business or the position of the organization. So the leisure time is very important. It is very essential for the employees or for everybody, whether the employer or the employee, to think better, to do better, to do the work in a better and efficient way, and and for the progress of the organization or the company. So it is important. Yes, Vasi, I think, will you say something on this?
Yes, ma'am. That you will explain very well. Leisure time is essential for workplace effectiveness because when you're doing a job, employees have a no leisure time. That's a continuously job, 8 or 6 hours. That the mind going to stress. That mind is going to your relax. That the things that thinking about the work. That's very necessary. The leisure time for any employees because they have doing a job in a continuously and they are many ideas in your mind, and sometimes you are feeling not very well and not feeling relaxed. That's very difficult to survive 6 and 8 hour continuously. And leisure time sometime most of the company that have a maximum time that give a customer employees to employees. If you use a leisure time in a well thing that of the company, very people have the good things, spend a time and the company of the things it, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. Hussein, will you say about it?
Yes, leisure time. Someone is busy currently sees a few minutes for a break and to generate more ideas. This is very important.
Also have tea or water. It's the general rules. There is no need to extra leisure time. Okay.
It's also leisure time. If your company giving a time for the tea break or the food, that's the leisure time because company giving a 8 hours, and sometime where you're doing a job, sometimes employees giving a extra time 8 to 9 hours. They are giving a task they should be completed on a day. After
Not a
that, they
single not a single owner advise you to give the extra time. Okay. For your responsibility, for your duty, you are giving the extra time. Not a single owner will expect from you to give a
yes,
extra time. Am I right? It's your
yes,
responsibility to complete per day work to give the extra time.
yes. Sometimes the work is a very burden feeling, and that's a time extra giving extra time that should not complete it on the time in a 8 hours. Sometimes giving a extra time that's a for company being.
Yeah, each and every company at that time they are giving the food. Am
Sometimes
I
your
right?
colleague is absent. Your colleague is absent. You are doing a job, and that's the working of your colleague. That you give a extra time for the company. That's a mutual understanding.
Yeah, but there is main topic is the leisure time is more essential for the workplace. It means there are the company should announce extra leisure time. Okay, that called they can go outside. They can have anything from the inside or outside. But most of the company not possible to give the worker tea or food every hour. It is not possible. Okay.
Yes,
Hello guys.
That is why I think
Hello.
it is totally impossible to manage. Hello.
Hello guys.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes,
This is
yes.
this is Rajinder Goswami from Gurgaon.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I want to add more points with this topic. So actually, this is actually it's a depend the layers time is providing with is providing from so many companies, and actually it's depend on the company standards. If the company is working with a multinational companies, definitely they are providing layer time in form of tea breaks and also food lunch also, and also they are providing music with the work also. So it's a depend. I think it's a depend on
Brother,
yeah,
brother, uh, what are you are
yeah.
saying? That is only for the staff. They can get the facility for the leisure
Hmm.
time. I mean, get the other extra benefit to have tea or snack. They are getting, but main fact is the
Hmm.
worker. Main fact is the small, or I mean, who is working under the lower post. Okay,
Yeah,
at that type people they are not getting leisure time. Okay, if you give the leisure
yeah.
time, then the rules, the company rules will be break. Am I right? It is
Yeah.
not possible. But the
Yes,
staff
I'm
who have
also
But
yeah.
authority,
tell
they
me,
are also
let's
getting the
me
leisure
tell
time.
me whether the labor classes are they don't need a break. They don't want the leisure time to give their best. Don't you think so?
No, 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 no. It is not possible. It's because the leisure time is if you the work if you give a worker 10 minutes, then they are not possible to go to outside to take or have tea. It is not possible within 10 minutes,
Yeah,
within 15 minutes.
within 10 minutes they cannot take tea breaks. They cannot take.
Okay, they need at least 1 hour or 30 minutes. As a result, the company productivity and company rules will be break and they are getting down. Okay, and what
Uh,
I mean, his responsibility will not be fulfilled in a day. It is totally
Yeah,
impossible.
I think
I'm
to a
all.
labor twice break is given by the company. I think they are getting twice a break, one for the lunch and
No,
one
no.
for the I think tea. In the
I think
evening,
the
in
company
the
is,
evening they are getting tea break also. I think so.
yeah, each and
So
every company
so
have a extra
ma'am.
time to give the breakfast.
So
I mean
ma'am.
evening time.
So
I
ma'am.
mean, ma'am, there is a question. There is a one point.
Okay.
If
Hmm.
I want to say that if you mean that leisure time, that the worker must need at least 10 minutes to have tea or drink tea. Okay. At that time, I think if the company will provide the facility to feed them, then they can get tea in front of desk or his job or workplace. At that time,
So
if the company serve the food, then they can have it within 10 minutes.
yeah,
But if you
if
announce the leisure time, that means the extra allocated the time. It is not possible.
Okay,
yeah,
thank you,
if
Sabine. Thanks a lot.
according to
Yeah, I want to make one
according.
request. Yes, Rajendra,
Mhm.
I'll listen to you just after a minute. I want to make a
Okay.
request from all of you. Uh, uh, please subscribe our channel TKS India, and please view also all these videos and comment also. I will be very happy if you
Share link.
comment on these and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yes,
share link with us, ma'am. Share the link with this group also, so that we can subscribe their channels and we can put their comments and also we can like their.
thank you so much. Thanks
So
a lot.
okay, so according
Yes,
okay okay
let's come back to the topic.
according according to me, if those companies are providing this layer time to the staffs and also along with the associate in the means of labors, so their companies are growing. Their companies are getting more revenues. That companies are getting more revenues. Those companies are providing layer times just like that. Rest also, gaming facility also to the staff and also along with the associates labor. Those companies are getting more revenues. just like
Yeah,
that.
they are
I'm
more
working in
productive.
Amazon.
Their
Actually,
workers
I
are
had a
very
work,
happy.
work.
Yeah. Yes, yes, Rajendra.
I had a work.
Yes,
I had
Rajendra,
a.
sorry.
Yeah. I had a worked in Amazon for a 1 year. So I saw there that's always provide layer times, weekly game facility to the staffs and along with the laborers associate also. So just like that, they have a amazing outputs, amazing productivities outputs. So Amazon get more revenues from like this if they are providing enjoying to the associate and also staff also, and those company getting a more revenues. So if those company are not providing just like that fun and or other facility also, they cannot grow. That company that company cannot grow. They grow increase gradually. In fact, only you can see the Amazon owner. He's a one of the largest world richest persons in 2018.
Okay. Thank you so much.
2000,
Yes, Ran.
yeah,
Yes,
2018 is the
Ranji.
future, okay? Is the future. Future,
Yeah,
the
ma'am.
coming industrialization, industrial era. That time, the most of the company will be the green factories or green sign. That means the work efficiency will be done by the robot, not the human. Human will be run only the robot. Okay, at that time they can easily get the free time. Is because they are doing only mentally, not the physically. For the mental who is working through the mentally, that person get the leisure time. But
Yeah,
if you work physically, that person not possible to get the leisure time. As like the lever, as like the loader. Okay. But if you are the staff, if you are the officer, if you are the supervisor, then you can definitely get the leisure time. It can manage. But for the loader, for the worker, not possible.
but
Am I
as for my
right?
I think the
yeah,
workers
yeah,
should
you are right.
also get the leisure time because they are working so hard. They are doing physical work. They
As
need some
as
rest
for
also.
yeah, yes, ma'am. As far as my considers, the layer times or few minutes few should be provided from each and every companies for a labor and associate worker also, so that they can work with more enjoying. Absolutely.
In that case, we should offer the honor to create a extra room to take rest for the worker. Am I right?
Yeah. Amazon have also doing like this. Amazon have a separate
In that case, in
M
that
care
case,
room.
Rajendra, listen to me. In that case, the authority will be extra room, and also the compliance will be must create a rules for the company to create extra room to give the leisure time the worker. Okay. In that case, the company,
Mm,
if the
mm,
company will two or three buildings, the
mm,
company must create another two or three building to take the rest. Am I right? Or
mm.
must
Yeah,
create the shift in charge. I mean, they must what you can say. They must announce another shift during the leisure time. I mean, if I go to the leisure time, then instead of me, another worker will work instead of me that place. In that case, it is possible. But if you want to work by one worker, that is not possible to give the leisure time after 1 hour or 2 hours. They can get one or twice in a day. Okay, once or twice it is possible, but each and every hour
it's a
or
week.
10 minutes to take
It
tea, it is not
weekly.
possible.
It can be weekly also. It can be weekly also. That can be weekly, not 1 or 2 days after 2 days. It can be weekly also. Weekly The owner can provide
Yeah,
leisure times
weekly means
weekly
not a
once in a
leisure
week.
time, brother. Weekly means not a leisure time for a workplace. Okay,
Mm.
the sentence and subject is totally different, right, as like we are going to discussion. Okay,
Mm.
the sentence is the subject is leisure time is most important for the workplace. I mean, during workplace, you will get 10 or 5 minutes to take rest or have tea. Okay, that is the mentioning here. But you are going to weekend or Friday. It is happening each and every company, each and every site, each and every sector. So that's not the mention. That's not more important to mention the weekend. We are discussing about the leisure
Yeah.
time. I mean, 10 minutes to 15 minutes,
Yeah,
right,
just
ma'am?
5 minutes or 10 minutes can change the mood of a person.
Yeah, that means it is not possible. Only for
Mm.
the superior
No,
person can get
I'm
this
saying, this
facility.
5 or 10 minutes can change the mood of a person, and they can come back after relaxing, or after going out and taking a fresh air, and come back on the seat, and can do the work.
But in practical life, it is not possible. As like, say for example, you are teaching a student. Then after 1 hour, you are giving 10 minutes him. Just stay cool and do not think anything. Just say, and you are also taking the lesson 10 minutes beside the student. Okay, you are taking the perfectly, but after 10 minutes, if you ask your student, just speak the last lesson that I advise you, or just you learn. That student will say, "Sorry, ma'am, I already forget. I need to study again." Am I right, ma'am?
No, this doesn't happen every time. Sometimes it can happen, but not every time.
Yeah, sometimes it happen. That means sometimes is not possible to give the company opportunity for the worker. Is because they are giving the payment the worker only for the work, not the leisure time. They need the
Okay.
feedback. They need the result. Am I right?
Um, okay.
It
Okay.
is it is
Alex, I agree.
possible. It is possible for the government job. It is possible for the I mean senior person or higher authority designation. They can get the leisure time 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It is possible, but worker or labor or loader, they are not possible to getting this type of the facilities.
Rex, I think
Okay. Thank
we
you so
should
much, Rexin. Uh,
we should
They,
keep other person views
they
as
cannot
mostly
get.
people are waiting.
yes, Basi, what you say?
Ma'am, mostly people are the waiting. They want to add
Yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah.
Uh,
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
that's it.
Thank you so much. Yes,
That's
yes.
giving other people. That's the
Yeah,
time for giving other people. Let's
yeah, yeah.
raise your hand.
Yes, yes. Yes, Ranjit Ruidas.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you. Actually, I am listening carefully and on the participant point of view. Yes, I appreciate all of you for sharing your point of view, and also thanks to giving me this opportunity to share my perspective during this topic. Yes, according to the topics, because when I listening you guys, I listen one of the things all the participants do, but one thing I can't understand that why we are forget the simple logic that we are just a human being, not a machine. That is the misconception. And our psychological and biological, structure is totally different from the machine. So whenever a man or worker, whatever we are thinking, when we are working or for a student, so whenever is studying, after a certain period of time we are getting monotonous, we are getting bored. So in this time, I think that taking a short time break, that is we actually prefer as a leisure time. The leisure time and holiday time is totally different. Leisure time is a short period of time in a day, or holiday means 1 day or 2 days or some other more days are when we are people have become free from their workplace and studies. So that is the concept that I personally believe in this regard. That according to today's topic, that is leisure time is uh, essentials for in workplace to make our work more effectiveness. Yes, absolutely right. We should not forget this. But yes, obviously, here we should remember that it's depend up to the workplace. It's depend up to the the work, which kind of work we are doing. If you are doing that some any emergency kind work, suppose a students just they are they are actually doing any uh, he actually doing for exam. This time taking a laser time, it's very become more worthy for that. At the same time, if you are doing some other work, any operation theater or any for as a soldier in a battlefield, sometimes they are if they are taking any time when you are engaged in their duty and they want to take break, that is not actually acceptable, as I said. But the thing is that yes, obviously in workplace to work in a either because some of the I think participants also I think they have a misconception that in the higher authorities or some others people go in government job, the leisure time is acceptable for that. But not it is not that the things. The company that some of the participants also mentioned their point of view that that it is now become a rule that any company to ruling any company effectively, you have to favor to their labor. Otherwise, it is not good because nowadays Zomato is also providing some shelter for taking rest of their worker. Why? That is the things that they are things that yes, it's need because
Yeah.
people are not machine. We are after certain period of time we become monotonous physically, mentally. So we definitely we take little bit rest at the leisure time to take a tea or some of the participants they are some of the smoking or some other things. So that is the thing that definitely I think that after taking whenever they're getting time they after they can do more effectively. Even a teacher, some of them also mentioned as a teacher. Obviously, a teacher after 40 minutes taking a session or class, he also take rest. He or she also take rest. Why? Because he is not a machine. He cannot do continuously. So it's need to take rest and then after do more better effectively. Right. So that is my concept. My opinion is very clear. I my 100% I favor in this regard that yes, taking a leisure time in workplace is okay, but it's depend up to the work that which kind of work we are doing. But that
Yes,
is all
yes,
from
sir.
my
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Actually, right. It's a depend on the culture, and it's a depend on what type of works.
Yes. Over
Thank
to
you
you.
so much, Ranjit.
Over to
Yeah,
you, ma'am.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, Vakas Murtaza. Assalamu alaikum, ma'am. Walaikum assalam.
Good evening to all of you. It's very late to get an opportunity to share some information. However, I have learned a lot and listened a lot, which definitely improved my vocabulary and concepts. So, coming to the topic today, topic is leisure time essential for a workplace effectiveness? Actually, leisure time is very much important. Human nature is just like this. We don't like monotonous in our life. We get bored from daily routine lives. So, if we see the public sector, there is a tea break, lunch break, and if we visit if we see the private sector, there is the same pattern is being followed there, and in industries, same pattern is being followed there. Even in the production units where the labor is involved, the same pattern is followed there. So these things are our daily work, are related to our daily routine. These things are comes our daily routine. So if in normal government office, what happens? We will have a tea break. After that, we will have a lunch break. These things become a routine in our life. It's not a leisure time, basically. Leisure time is a time which is different than our routine. Means we work all the week. There should be some few hours in a week from the boss. Uh, there should be a get together. There should be some tea break. some different than the routine work. So if we are having a different time than over a routine work, then definitely it could be called as a leisure time. Otherwise, it's a routine work. We are having a tea break, we are having a lunch break, and we are doing our office stuff in the routine work. These are the thing which relates to monotonous. But whenever our boss announces a day that on such day we will have a get together, we will have a tea break, we will even share our views other than our routine work, other than our job work, other than our job routine, then it could be called as a leisure time, and definitely it will improve workplace effectiveness because it gives a sense of security and sense of ownership in the mind of employees. Employees feels that they are not the servant, they are owner. Their boss thinks about them. Their boss have a concern about their issues, about their lives. That's why it gives a sense of security, and it also improves work effectiveness.
Okay.
That's from
Thank
my
you.
side, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much, Wakash Sir.
Ma'am, I have a
Welcome, ma'am.
question. I have a question for him. Okay, if you
Okay.
don't mind, may I ask you? Hello.
Why not? Sure. You're most
Uh,
welcome.
my question is, are you agree for the leisure time for a worker or not?
I definitely agree for the
Just yes
worker.
or no, please. Don't be
Actually,
nice. Just question and
sorry.
answer will be yes or not.
So yes, definitely I agree for the layer time for my subordinates because this is the
Okay.
reason this gives them a sense of security. This gives them a sense of happiness. This gives a sense of joyness in their job. They feel that our boss is concerned, have a concern for us.
One thing we should remember that as we are a human being, we are always expect once after once. Am I right?
Yeah. So
Yes, you are right.
In
Yes,
that
yeah,
you
case,
are right.
in that case, if you give the 5 minutes, today tomorrow the worker will ask 10 minutes, and after today tomorrow they will ask 30 minutes. After tomorrow they will ask 1 hour. If
I,
you
I,
will
I do
give
agree.
the leisure time,
I do agree with you. You
okay,
have
thank
to.
you.
You cannot be so much strict, and you cannot be too much flexible. You have to maintain the balance. Being a
Yes.
boss, if you're in a
if you
position to
if you
maintain the
if you
balance,
want if you want to balance the job, if you want to balance the rules, if you want to continuously working if you want to continuously working balancing at the time, you have to be strict for a worker, for a loader, for the employer. Otherwise they will get one by one other facilities. In that case the company owner will be loser anyhow, but the humanity must be have each and every man. Okay, I will not disagree with you to give the leisure time, but according to company owner or property owner, they need to feedback. They need to result end of the day. Otherwise, they are unable to run the company. They are unable to continuously give the payment after a month. So it will affect on the monthly salary. As a result, I disagree to give the leisure time for the worker.
But
Thank you.
I think
I
it's a,
just, I just, I just,
yes, yes,
I
Wakash.
just want to add a little bit more. The research study shows that the environment, which is conducive for all the employees, which is conducive for the subordinates, at that place, employees give more output than as compared to if the working environment is very strict and very disciplined. Because in relaxed working environment, people have employees have a sense of security. They feel that if their boss is doing
Good is a totally different things. The